What's up, Pokemon Pit Beta? This is kylefinck77 bringing you an NU battle against a guy I found on Pokemon Showdown called MonoColor Master. His biggest threats, from what I can tell, are going to be Skuntank and Sock. So I'm going to have to worry about that. And I'm running a specially defensive Tentacool and a physically defensive Tropius. But anyway, here we go. Now, so I send out my Tropius thinking he's gonna probably lead with a Moongus, so I can, well, there's that. And anyway, he starts out with Wormadam Trash, and I'm running a sub seed Tropius, as you can probably tell, with Protect and Air Slash, so it's pretty good. It's won me plenty of battles. Anyway, he uses Iron Head and it doesn't break my sub, and then he switches into Skuntank and Protect on the switch, and then he crunches and it takes out my substitute, and then now we're back up to speed. He crunches. I see it doesn't do quite as much as I thought it enough to break my subs up a sub, so I could probably get a free sub out, but I end up switching out, or no I don't. I end up setting a sub, yeah. And then he goes into Sock, and I do that just to scout what move he's gonna go for. Also to get the Leech Seed off, so then his Sturdy will be deactivated. Go into Miltank with Thick Fat, just to sponge that hit. And then I go for the Seismic Toss, I believe. Yeah. Oh no, I stepped on my rocks. And then it gets a little bit stally in here, cause I'm just seismic tossing and he's trying to poison me. Oh no, poison me and set up his rocks and stuff. So yeah. So since this is my first time on Pokemon Pit, I'm kinda nervous, but yeah, I've done a couple battles in my career, not really a career, but anyway, so it's kinda really stally there. Anyway, so I don't have that many subscribers or anything, but so yeah, then after he Iron Heads me, he sees how little it does. He goes back into Sock, and then, expecting the close combat, I switch into my physically defensive Tropius to sponge the hit, because it's not very effective at all. But it still does a nice chunk, so I'm assuming it's a choice banded one. But that's gonna come into play later. I set up a sub on the assumed switch, and then it's my Tropius also has a citrus berry and the harvest ability, so pardon me. Mind. I switched into Tentacool just to sponge the predicted Ice Beam, but then he goes and roars me out into my Duosion, which I set up a Calm Mind, and that's pretty much all Duosion does this entire match. Cause I'll switch out here into my Tropius, cause I know Tropius can take on Skuntank pretty well. Cause I'm pretty sure it's choice banded, otherwise it'd probably go for a poison move or like a flamethrower or something. And I just go for the slash there, and I don't know what happened to my citrus berry. I don't think I have it anymore. But anyway, I go into my Miltank because I thought I probably could have took that better. And then I just go for the milk drink, I think, on the switch. Oh no, I go for the seismic toss. Oh right, seeing that I could probably take it out. Then I switch into my Tropius as death fodder to the rocks, but then he spores me, or goes for Spore. So then I go into Bravery because I know I can outspeed and KO with Brave Bird. But then I just go in and set up a sub because I don't want to go to sleep. And this is a bulk up Bravery with Brave Bird, sub, bulk up, and Roost. And he does quite a bit of work, but then he gets, anyway, you'll see that. I use bulk up again on the switch, so basically I can Brave Bird, yeah, I Brave Bird behind the sub, so then it's pretty easy for me to do all this sort of stuff. Then he comes in, breaks my sub with a crit that didn't matter at all, but he does that. Then I'm open here with I'm left vulnerable, so then I make a sub and then he breaks it with a psychic. So then I go for the Brave Bird. Oh no, I roosted up, my bad. Okay, then I go for the Brave Bird, and then he, oh, what? I'm getting ahead of myself, sorry. Yeah, I go for the bulk up because I didn't think I could kill him from that range, and then he crits me with the psychic. So then I go into my special defensive wall to get up 2 layers of toxic spikes, which pretty much just made me, didn't matter because only one Pokemon would be affected by them, and it's the Pokemon that's out right now that I just killed. So yeah, maybe not the best planning on my part, but whatever. Then I go and do Duosion for Spore Fodder, and that's the extent of my Duosion use this match. And so he goes into Skuntank, and then I switch into Miltank because I can. I go for the Seismic Toss. I didn't think I'd outspeed, but I guess I did. So good job, Miltank. A fat cow can beat a skunk. So here it gets stally again. So yeah, I started uploading around, my upload history started around last year, a year ago or so, and I just posted like one video like every couple months or so. And then I started getting into it with competitive Pokemon, but I couldn't upload because I had a crappy computer. But anyway, so I finally take out his Wormadam with a Seismic Toss, and then it continues to be stally because he can't spore me because my Duosion is already spored by him. And so then I just, honestly, I could just hope to wake him up. I could have just gone for the Heal Bell, but I'm just like, I'm Miltank, you can do this, and nah, he's not. Miltank is pretty much walled by a Moongus because it gets Synthesis and all this other crap. Anyway, so my Miltank will eventually die to the Amoonguss, and so then I just come in with my sock and you'll see. He crits me with a Gear Drain, or is that Energy Ball? I don't remember. But I come in with sock and I go for the Ice Punch. It does quite a hefty chunk. He crits me with the Giga Drain, and then I punch him in the face with another Ice Punch, and yeah, then that's a good game. 2-0 MonoColor Master. Anyway, thank you for watching. Remember to check out the other guy's channel if he has one. I'm not sure. I met him on I was in a battle with him on Pokemon Showdown. But anyway, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.